The year 1920. The place, Vaudeville, New York City, home of the world-famous Ziegfeld Follies. The stage extravaganza that launched the careers of such legendary stars as W.C. Fields, Ann Pennington, Marilyn Miller, Eddie Cantor, Fanny Brice, Jack Donahue, and Will Rogers. Before they were famous, they all appeared on the Ziegfeld Theater's Stars of Tomorrow. Backstage of the New Amsterdam Theater, the wings were filled with young hopefuls vying for that special opportunity to be discovered. One young performer by the name of Dave Hamner was next in line to go on stage with his funny ventriloquist act. After him was a 10-year-old magician by the name of Jim Barber. Both of these young men were nervous as they waited for their big break in show business. Little did they know that they would form a bond of friendship that would last for years to come. As these stars of tomorrow took to the stage one by one, both young Davey Hamner and little Jimmy Barber began to feel the pressure. One mistake on stage could end a career in show business before it even began. As fate would have it, Davey and Jimmy were about to suffer a calamity that would forever change the course of their careers. As they carefully picked up each other's fallen props from the backstage floor, they realized that this accidental mix-up provided the missing link to their destinies. Davey would become a great magician, while Jimmy dreamed of being a ventriloquist. Over the next few weeks, the young men improved and perfected their acts, developing new skills that they didn't know they possessed. It was a magical time for them both. Life was good, and though they wouldn't perform together again for many years to come, the team of Barber and Hamner, Hamner and Barber, was born. Let's see what happened to little Jimmy Barber. Even though Jim started performing as a magician, the art of ventriloquism was his first love. As Jim perfected his vocal skills, he traveled the world entertaining our troops and eventually co-produced his own children's television show in Minneapolis. This creative exposure led to several TV spokesperson jobs and many national honors, and eventually brought him right here to Branson, Missouri.
He was recently named the funniest man in Tennessee by the Showtime cable channel.
Jim Barber, who I'm told is a very, very brilliant young impressionist.
He was voted the National Campus Comedy Entertainer of the Year.
He was named Ventriloquist of the Year. His name is Jim Barber.
He's making his network television debut right here. It's very exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim Barber and Seville.
Oh, Barber and Seville. Ah, very good. Our first guest tonight is one of the most popular acts in Branson, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim Barber and Seville.
Now, let's see what happened to little Davey Hamner. As Davey grew, so did his talent. Working constantly to help develop and improve his act, he traveled the country, amazing audiences with his grand illusions. When Dave met his future wife, Denise, he knew his magical career would really begin to take flight. Being on stage with Dave often made her head spin with excitement, and she turned into a great magician herself. Get the point? By the time their act grew too big for the stage, the Hamners had achieved their goal of becoming world-class magicians, honored many times by their peers with some of the highest awards in the world of magic.
And go!
Hi, everyone. This is my friend, Seymour. Everyone say, hi, Seymour. Hi, Seymour. And Seymour tells me that the next act may be the most amazing bird act in all of magic. Where are the chicks? You'll see them. Oh, you crazy Seymour. Please welcome the Hamners.